Hey, I never did a story time on why I fell out with the majority of my gal pals that in the lifestyle and some of them who I taught spirituality. You got time for it? Okay. And we'll talk about some other little things real quick too. So a lot of the women that are drawn to me and some men are not living in their authentic truth. And I've been living in my truth since I became a spicy content creative, okay? About almost 19 years ago. And what happens is people who are not living out loud, bold, like me, unapologetically, they tend to try to slander my name. They're afraid, they try to expose me. They're afraid that I might tell their business to somebody else about their sexual preferences and things of that nature and the things that they got going on, which is never the case. But they have tried to expose me, slander on my name, have them folks at my door several times, okay? Several times as being a mom and being a public figure. Yeah. And so I got into my spirituality because it was a form of protection. It was a form of healing from family trauma, sexual trauma, domestic violence, and assault, and also people not accepting me for who I am. And then eventually I fell out with them because, when you're a bright light, you're not supposed to stay in a small little teeny tiny container. And especially if you're not a yes person, you gotta have wings and fly and float about as we should do as us fae and goddess and people that we are, okay? So let me tell you one last thing. So gal pals tell my business, some people that I met in the lifestyle try to tell my business and things of that nature, from how many kids I had, who I was messing with, or whatever, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a married woman. Yes, I had married boyfriends, okay? Okay, so I lived an alternative lifestyle, okay? Who that person was, no, I never disclosed who those actual individuals are, but they wanted to hold that over my head. So, those people are around, they still linger, they still DM me, they still troll me on all of my socials. They still try to reach me, but they are the reasons why I stay isolated. They are the reasons why I pray over my womb. They are the reasons why I'm rarely taking applications for friendships and best friends. They're the reasons why I do a lot of constant healing when it comes to relationships, okay? And they're the reasons why I'm in therapy, period. And another thing is, like, I don't like being questioned about my purpose, my choice, who I give my yummy time to, who I let come in my loving bed, what I do in my content, or how I raise my children, and how I choose to make sure that they know everything about life and things in this world. Okay, that's my prerogative. Okay, so I had to be one with my womb choices, who I lay with, who I entertain, who I don't entertain, all that. And also too, y'all, about my art. What I do on the internet, how I show up in the world is my art, it's part of my purpose. And I can't let some gal pal or some frenemy or some stalker dude stop me from that. But I've stayed in my bubble because I got PTSD from the shit. I ain't gonna lie. I got PTSD from it. And so those who I do allow to become a friend or a mate or an associate, it's an honor and a privilege. I'm just saying. Because I used to be so free flowing and letting people in and get close to me. Yeah. Ask the people over there on Facebook. And then, yeah, they'll tell you. She used to be out here being friendly and hanging out with us, but not no more, because I have to be around like-minded people. And if not, people who are not questioning my actions as a grown person. Yeah, because the bestie that I had before, guess what? She would talk about me not getting down at the swingers parties. What the fuck? Because I had a fan base, I didn't want to give out coochie coupons at the swingers parties that we went to? No. How can I be the fantasy if I'm in person giving out, privileges? And so she would talk mess about me. Y'all, My bed is sacred. My sex is sacred. My energy with that is sacred. Even though I am a spicy, sensuous, feminine, creative. Okay? Nobody's going to take that from me. Nobody's going to shame me for that. Absolutely not. The magic and the energy that I create in my bed and the healing that takes place in my bed, okay, it's something you can't get at the store, baby. Can't get that at the store. And some women wish they had that. Some men too wish they had that. Hell, had me. Shit. That's why they mad. Message. And some even say, how do you call yourself a love goddess? Because I am. Because I am love. If you don't know about love, baby, I am filled with love. More than fear, I can say that. And I'm never going to give up on love, even though, yes, I've been hurt. Yep, been hurt, heart been broken. Sure has. Yep, but I'm never giving up on love. And yes, I am a true love goddess. Okay? With her love in bed. And y'all enjoy y'all Monday, okay? Enjoy your Monday. Bye for now.